Hi, chat. Mute the mic while I put this on. Okay, there we go. Welcome everyone. Happy Wednesday to y'all. What would normally be an ingredient challenge night, and I'm sort of still treating it like an ingredient challenge night. I don't know, I gotta sort of feel out chat. I sort of have a feeling I know what their answer is going to be, but I'm not sold on whether I really want to add beef bouillon to my dessert tonight. Why is that not working either? Why does nothing work anymore? Why is he giving the date twice? What's with this top part? The heck? That isn't in that command. What? Like, how long ago was it, chat, that I did baby back ribs and the pea salad? Like, that was a while ago. Like, I have no idea where that bot pulled that out from. Like, that worries me, how much it's recording. Silly bot. Yeah. Nearly 2 weeks ago. Thank you, Nan Reader.
Chef ya one wiggle, chef ya one wiggle, chef ya one wiggle.
Thank you for that resub, Cosmic. Greatly appreciate that, kind sir. Thank you, kind sir. Cheers. I updated the other slideshow, so they both should be showing a lot more photos than they used to. Now I gotta update that one, because this is a separate set of photos. Hush you. Yeah. That's funky too. That's like, that makes me want to say Twitch API. Because that's coming from two entirely different systems doing double alerts. We've got the bot that's running right here on my machine, and Stream Elements both doing double alerts. Bot? What has gotten into you? Wow. Cheers, everyone. Happy Wednesday to you. Cheers. Yeah, bot is royally confused. Let me, try this here. We're gonna restart that bot. I don't think it's the bot that's causing the problems, though. restarting. It's loading. It's a loading. Did it double alert in the Discord too? Okay, so that should be, let's double check our connection on that side. That is connected all back together, okay. Well, let's hope that it stops doing that weird stuff. And let's get since I haven't started it yet, let's get some Stream Pirates going here. Yes, restore. Alright, we're going there. So I am going to put my navigator up here. Tight as I can. Top corner. And I'll switch over to my Sea Dog when we get up closer because it'll help heal everyone up. I changed the flag during the 2-hour break. So now we got a frozen flag on our ship. Alright, dinner. What are we doing for dinner? Since, apparently Vegemite isn't for sale around here. I went to 4 different stores today. None of them. The only thing I saw was an empty place for Marmite. So, if you haven't, since the bot is sort of drunk tonight and not really posting properly, the plan for tonight was I'm ordering Vegemite, gonna have that shipped to me, and we'll do a future dinner using Vegemite in the dinner, and instead of that, I'm gonna be using beef bouillon or better than bouillon as a replacement, at least for the savory parts tonight, and maybe chat can convince me to use it in dessert. We'll get started by making some dough, though. And I don't know how much dough I really want to make. I don't know how big I want to make this. We can do that recipe. Yeah, we can do that recipe. Maybe even double that recipe. Let's do that recipe and leave it at that. Okay. So, we need some yeasties going. That's a bit much. I don't want to do that much. Still debating how much I want to do tonight as far as bread. beasties going in. Gotta configure our video like every day. Make sure that's zoomed in fully. Give this a good whisk up. We won't open that tonight. I will give them a pinch of sugar though. Wow. Maybe I need to, oh. I think I'm going to turn the scramble off for tonight, at least until that stops double posting. If people still wish to play the scramble game, I have not disabled the game itself. I've just disabled the bot from playing it. So you're welcome to type !scramble still, and the bot should still work. It may spam you, but it should work. And we're going to need about a cup of flour. A little more than a cup of flour. Like I said, it might... And then that's not working. Yeah, it has to be the API. Because on top of things doubling up and alerts being weird, my Stream Deck isn't doing things into Twitch chat. Like, it's otherwise working normally once again. But the buttons I have for, like, automatically typing scramble or dinner or other ones, they're all broken tonight for some reason. I'm waiting for it to give you 2 scrambles. Yeah! Yes! Called it just before it happened, too. And they were both like super simple 4-letter words, which I've said before. I didn't complete the alphabet in 4-letter words because I was getting tired of typing. So besides our rolls tonight, or our pull-apart bread, we're going to be doing a cottage pie, or what some people may think is shepherd's pie, but A, I'm not putting peas in it, B, it's not going to be lamb. I'm going to be using that other roughly half pound of beef that I have left over, mushrooms, carrots, onion. I'm debating throwing a little green olive in there, just to be different. And then I'm going to cap that off with some mashed potatoes I'm going to put over the top. That's awesome, Cosmic. And dessert, I was going to do nut clusters, and I'm still tentatively planning to do that. But I was planning on putting Vegemite in the caramel, and I'm sort of like, do I want to just pause this and do this when I have Vegemite? I'm supposed to have Vegemite according to the order I made when I got back home on Tuesday. And I teased in Discord maybe Vegemite Taco Tuesday. But we could also do Vegemite nut clusters on Tuesday too. I mean, it's nuts. They're canned, and they're not going to be going bad tomorrow. By the way, I'm strongly debating going back and streaming, doing more Minecraft after finishing dinner tonight. I enjoyed hanging out with everyone this afternoon. So I think our yeast has finally woken up here a bit. We got some bubbles developing, and it was foamed up a little bit there before I mixed it up. I think this will be fine. I have to use a fork to do this more often. This is coming together pretty awesome here. Okay, that needs a little bit more flour. That one didn't repeat. Then again, that didn't use Twitch's API. That was just a straight time. Well, I don't know if the game does either. Other than posting a message. Now I'm confused. Maybe if someone's got Twitter open, they can look at Twitch's support Twitter. See if they've said that the world's coming to an end. Yeah, this is still a bit too wet for this dough. It's just a light reminder to everyone. We do have Stream Pirates going on here. And you can join in using the link there at the top. And I'm getting a little more addicted to this game now that I'm understanding a bit more. We're essentially exploring forward, and it automatically sort of moves me forward, and I can do a little bit better if I'm constantly on top of it and improving things, but otherwise it just sort of does its own thing, and everyone else can add their own bots, and they get prestige for joining in, and you get experience for joining in. And like if you notice my boat, when we go back to the main screen, has got a couple members of my crew. What is going on here, computer? Are you just dying on me too? I mean, my CPU use. Oh, no. My CPU is going up there. Just seems my hands are not getting enough frames there. Oh well. About the Vegemite, I remember Billy wow, that's a name that I haven't heard in a minute. Billy Connedy's stand-up show where he talked about a morning in a hotel room where he was eating Vegemite on toast. Welcome, Danik. That fits in perfectly with today's stream so far. And put a little oil in the bowl. Just a little bit. Also, to go along with silly things going on with bots right now, I don't know about if it worked for you, but in my chat display in OBS, which is supposed to be like the exact same thing you see in Twitch, that KEKW didn't show an icon or an emote. It just posted the text in my chat. The bot had posted the proper one. Not quite sure what's going on there. We're going to allow this to proof up a bit, do its thing for a little while. And we're done with flour tonight. Famous last words. Well, since I wasn't able to find Vegemite, I'm going to create essentially the same savory dishes I had planned to, just subbing beef bouillon or better than bouillon instead of Vegemite. If I had found Marmite, I would have bought Marmite and used that instead. Even though, if you've been watching me, you know that I bought Marmite the last time, and I thought it was far, far inferior to Vegemite. So let's do some veggie chopping. Some garlic, some onion, some carrot, some mushroom. And so as far as the savory on Tannic, I'm going to be doing a cottage pie or maybe a shepherd's pie, but using beef instead of lamb, so not a shepherd's pie. So I'm making a sort of beef stew and then covering that with some mashed potatoes and giving that a bake. And I'm also going to take this bread, we're going to turn this into pull-apart bread. Once this proofs, I'm going to give it one more fold up nicely, roll it flat, and then chop it up into little bits, or cut it, maybe even pull out the kitchen shears. and tossed that. I was going to toss that in Vegemite and in a little bit of oil and some. I was debating what else I wanted to throw in there besides just the Vegemite, but to coat it just sort of like you would cinnamon and sugar for cinnamon sugar pull apart bread. Like, I don't know if I really want to go all the way with this recipe now, because I was going to sort of riff off of what I did last time when I had Vegemite, which was I made cinnamon rolls, but I substituted Vegemite for the cinnamon, so they were savory, great breakfast rolls, but in the savory side. And then used a cheese bechamel instead of the normal frosting. And I was like, cool, we can do like pull apart bread and still do the like fake frosting on the top of it. Actually, I don't need that for this. We still got garlic. Yeah. A little bit of garlic left. Just enough. still keep forgetting I got compost right here again. How we doing on our battle? Looks like we're skirting around the circle of this main base here. I think I'm gonna switch to my captain here. Sea Dog, and put him right there at the front gate. Welcome back, Fluffy. Yeah, that's maybe a good reminder for everyone to get up and stretch a little bit. Especially you've been sitting in front of the computer all day. Get up, go do some shopping, make a little dinner while you watch me do the same thing. Oh, okay. So that just means 10-minute chef break. How you doing? Welcome in, Caffeine. It's awesome, Tanik. I mean, it's a large part why I'm cooking. It does good things for me. At least mentally. If not, well, probably doesn't do great things this way. But in the amount of foods I'm getting and the variety of stuff I'm getting, actually, I could probably do 2 of these at once, like this. Well, it certainly doesn't always go perfect here. I try, but... I strongly agree with that because actually I had next to no chemistry education. Like, I went through what was viewed as a beneficial education program focusing on science and technology, but they skipped, it was physics, science, not chemistry, and so I didn't even take the normal high school chemistry classes. I think I worked as I think I sort of sat in on chemistry classes later on because I was doing, like, I was working as a fellow or something for the teacher, you know, like co-op towards the end of college, towards the end of high school. But yeah, I never did proper chemistry high school. And so, yeah, I'm constantly like, well, that's chemistry I don't know, and that's chemistry I don't know. And it's been the area where I've most learned stuff after college. Just a single carrot. And I think I'm going to peel this one. Then again, I sort of like this whole, I can throw it this way, I can throw it that way. Yeah, chat, what do you think? Was it the House of Orange that changed them orange? Because I have white and red ones in my refrigerator right now that I'm not using in the recipe tonight. From my understanding is there's... I've read before that it was them that did this, and I've since read articles that are saying that no, it wasn't them that actually did that. Talking about the etymology of orange? No, I'm talking about the orange-colored carrots. You were saying you posted a thing there about Danish. Well, you might Google the House of Orange. Yeah. Alright, let's get going with our stew to start here. Use our leftover ground beef. Oh, hey, I can throw that leftover cabbage in this, too. Oh, that's a done deal. Actually use up that whole head of purple cabbage. Score. And take this other half of ground beef here. Give that a salting and throw that in the pan there. It certainly has tannic, although at the same time, a lot of the modern stuff, this has mattered more than actually making a better product, in my opinion. And I feel like a lot of things that, we have a lot of foods that could be better foods. You can say that about most things in life, to be honest. I mean, you look at health or, you know, it could be better. I want it to be better. Yeah, like just GMOs in general. I have yet to hear a GMO hit the market that was actually one successful. Like none of them have really been successful other than Roundup, but one successful, and two was actually beneficial for a better product rather than just making more on less land. Like there's some stuff that they had great promise with GMOs, and there is certainly. The technology is certainly there to make great things with GMOs. It's just entirely like being run by companies like Monsanto that, well, Bayer now, that are just give us the money. No, that's the older stuff, Tannic. The newer stuff, because they're losing their patents, they're getting people to use illegal toxins that are infecting other fields. It's even worse. I try not to talk about that much on stream because that is very much a trigger topic for me, and I will just, like, I don't hate the technology of GMOs, but as I was saying before, every use that I have seen them before has been just corporate greed. Hey, we won a war. We finished up our island in Pirates. We finished the island. We didn't get the quest though. Okay, heat off on the beef because we were just searing that. And throw that off into this other cast iron here, but leave as much of the fat as I can in the pan. Flame isn't on over here right now, so I'm not worried about that flaring. And I will then wipe that off so that we don't have oil there for the fire to come up over the lip with. Flame back on. Don't forget about Asia. Is there power over any corporation internationally? And there's not. I mean, there's some international law, but most of it's like maritime stuff. Like, I know there's international patents, but fighting patent abuse? Nope. Doubt it. Like, what court do you think is going to work for North Korea? Might look into international shipping. It's sort of an interesting world. But yeah, I think this is about wrapping up my coffee. My coffee is getting pretty cold at this point. Yeah, I think that's done for. We got our onions and garlic going here on the stove. Trying to keep the garlic from getting too toasty. I think it's about time I throw those mushrooms in there since they're gonna give and then soak up a bunch of moisture. Or rather, soak up a bunch of oil. And so I'm actually going to hit these with a little bit of extra oil on the top of them, on top of our beef. Bit more salt. Nice, Tannic. We have any Ember Mug fans out there? One of those? I find it sort of hilarious that people are in this mug that's controlled by their cell phone. We just need the unifying software that's going to combine all this stuff instead of, you know, corporate, this is ours and this is ours, you know, like when it comes to the home tech stuff. How can I app control a mug? It's got a battery and a heating element. It's not designed to heat liquids, so it's not going to sit there and make your tea hot, but it'll maintain the temperature of hot liquids. And so you can set the specific temperature you want to hold your coffee at forever. It's a little like a sous vide mug, but no, it's for the person that wants to spend $200 on a mug. Yeah, Cosmic, you notice the gray hair there? And now is when I would be adding the Vegemite in here. But instead, I'm stuck with Better Than Bullion wherever I hit it. Oh, it's still down there. Tannic, I might prefer that to what I've got going on with my hair. So we'll add some, and I'd add just as much, if not more, Vegemite. Parsley. Thyme. and dried mustard. Regular old paprika. Oh, am I out of paprika? I'm out of paprika. Alright, now I'm going to add some liquid in here. If you got some wine, which I have some wine, but I'm not opening a bottle for this. We'll let that come up to a bubble and we'll kill the heat on that and just let it sort of sit and stay warm. Oh, we can throw a little dried oregano in there since I have dried oregano. Once again. And a bay leaf. Though, Tanik, going back to, you were talking food history and that, and a little bit more fun topic is, if you got the time, maybe after my stream tonight, you might want to check out the video I posted in Discord. Earlier today about mustard. It was in the main chat, in the walk-in. Pretty sure I cleaned that and just didn't want to deal with it after it nearly fell over. Alright, so we'll add in that cabbage. I forgot about that for a moment there. I probably would have added that in before the water, but it'll do fine in there now. Making sure that bay leaf was still on the bottom there. And turn the heat off and just let it sit. Alright, tater time. We're making some progress here in Pirates. We're making some progress. I don't know why we're making such inappropriate looking clearing areas, but that was what I was implying there, Tannic. Glad you picked up on that, though. Alright there, we're back, I guess. That was, I mean, you can see what I was doing here. I was chopping. I was halfway through that potato and I saw the scene flash change. And OBS just entirely closed, no error message, no nothing, just see ya. fun detected. That's funny, Tana. I don't know why I was zoomed up that much on the board. I am not bored. Get with it, captions. Had the ground beef in it before. We'll warm that up and dry it out. And we'll start the water over here for this. And we'll go back to our dough that I've been neglecting. Reuse this one from earlier. Just more dough going in it. And so we're going to use some more beef base here instead of our Vegemite. Yeah, a touch of Grey Poupon. Grey Poupon. A little bit of water. Actually, we have a whisk available. Of course we have a whisk available. And I'm debating, oh, I guess I'm not using butter. That is beef base with a little bit of Grey Poupon and some water. And I'm adding a bit of extra cumin. The beef base? No, it's probably the only brand of bouillon that I would recommend to people blindly, and that is better than bouillon. And it has salt, but it's considerably less saltier than other ones, and it is quite literally just beef base that has been reduced, or beef stock or liquid that's been reduced down to I'm debating what else I want to throw into this. I had a great idea and then I forgot it because I got distracted thinking about bouillon. Oh, garlic powder is going in here. That's onion. And a bunch of Parmesan. And I was debating, going back to my idea before, I was debating adding some softened butter in there I don't have any extra butter in the house right now. I totally spaced and forgot that I need to buy butter. But I am going to add a little olive oil in there. Knorr definitely has the international market absolutely locked up, and if you're looking for those dry cubes, that's the place to go. I don't want them sticking in here. I want them individually in the liquid so they get coated. Now see, we don't have all of the different Knorr stuff here either. Like, we certainly have Knorr Bullion. What's the name of the brand? Better Than Bullion. That is literally their brand name. We're better than bullion. But we sell bullion. I got myself. Maybe I'll do this since I'm not going to do the bechamel like I originally planned for this. Maybe I'll throw the cheese in with the actual... Because I have all that extra Mexican cheese, which I guess I could save for Tuesday next week, but... if I can use it... But to flash the camera there again, Tannic. Ingredients: roasted beef with concentrated beef flavor, beef stock, salt, hydrolyzed soy protein, sugar, corn syrup solids, flavoring, yeast extract, MSG, potato flour, which is probably what's thickening that, caramel color, corn oil, and xanthan. Xanthans definitely thicken that too. But it also has to stay refrigerated after you open it. I was grabbing the cheese and got distracted. That wasn't the cheese I was going to grab, but I can use that too, I guess. I forgot I had this cheese. Let's see if it's still, see if it's got any green stuff. Nope, just the package. And what am I going to bake this in? I was originally thinking one of my rounds. No, that's not going to fit very well in one of my small rounds. I don't know if that would work well. I don't want to put it in the cube because the cube is too small for it. My spring forms are too small for it. Even though this is the recipe I normally use for filling out my 4-inch spring forms in those cute little big rolls. Like, that isn't even really going to fill the bottom of that nicely. Sort of thinking maybe this guy. I just realized my beard is brushing my mic. Sorry, chat. Yeah, because we need this to proof a little bit longer. Beard ASMR. Only on Chef JT's stream. switching over here to Stream Pirates for a moment. We're down to 40 seconds. The time lag's probably going to lose it for us just by that, but I don't think I'm going to take out that last walrus. I think we're going to lose this one, folks. I guess we're back. Alright, so we're allowing this bread to proof some more. Back on the stove, we've got our potatoes bubbling here. I'm going to give them a little bit longer to cook though. Got the oven preheating to throw everything in there. Next step is, what am I putting this feast into? That square pan down there is looking mighty welcoming. I think that'll work. Apologize, folks. I have no idea what's going on with... I don't know if it's my computer or if it's the internet world tonight or what it is. But OBS normally doesn't just force close. I mean, sometimes it does, but usually it doesn't. And it has done that twice tonight. Which is really strange because normally when that sort of thing happens, like, the whole computer just goes down because it's like, okay, it is a serious problem. Nope. Windows is just like, nope and out. Closing OBS. We'll do one last island tonight on Stream Pirates. Turn the water off on the potatoes and just let them sit. Quite possibly Tannic. I'm sort of thinking more along the lines of maybe a bug to do with the overlay from Stream Pirates, or some sort of API issue that's causing all of my bots to go haywire. Like, I don't know. I mean, I can understand my computer bot repeating things confusingly, but Stream Elements doing double messages, that to me just screams API. Like Twitch is screwing with something. And add on top of that, I've been having odd network issues over the last week and a half or so. I've really, I'm completely lost with what knocked me off of my network the other night. Like, it was very suspicious to me. Very suspicious to me. Because, my cell phone network went out and my home network went out. I had to reset my router in order to get my internet back at home, but it took me quite a while to figure out resetting my router would fix it. And some of the software on my network was going absolutely nuts with high traffic for some reason. As if, someone was using my stuff as a spam bot or as something else and sending out a whole bunch of data on top of my normal streaming. It was weird. It's actually sort of old tech at this point, to be honest. It sort of makes me wonder what the new stuff is, because I don't really keep up on it, but I know even, in early days of crypto, back when Bitcoin was the only crypto sort of, thing, even back then, hackers were using ads to crypto mine on other people's computers for them. Yeah, computer stuff is at the high-end hacking scene is really weird place that I mean, you're getting AI and stuff mixed into this now. It's let's use an AI bot to figure out what passwords you're more likely to use. Not to mention LastPass and many other password managers now getting hacked. It's more and more, I don't want to be promoting the conspiracy theory thought, but the conspiracy thought in my mind is, all the people in all these countries that are not happy with each other right now are making it obvious to each other. Like, it doesn't even really take it being a government action for there to be problems on the internet. You know, it can just be people being annoyed. It be poofing. I don't know how much it shows on camera, but this is actually proofed up quite a bit for the short amount of time it's been in this pan. I think I'm going to skip the dessert tonight, chat. I'm going to do the dessert properly when we get Vegemite. Just the cost of the nuts alone, I'm like, am I doing this just to do this because I said I would do this? Got Fluffy joining me in the battle. I'm also going to, instead of using egg and butter in the potatoes, I'm going to use sour cream and Mexican cheese. We're really just waiting on those taters for a little bit. And the poofin'. The poofin'. We waiting on the poofin'. We laying waste to him, Fluffy, but we're showing off the fort here that we have to go through. Have a great night, Tana. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you sleep well. I'm hoping it fills out this whole pan nicely before I can throw it in the oven. We're getting there, but with a few new cracks and stuff in the edges there, just a little bit more. got this way up high again, too. Are these potatoes ready? I don't know yet. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna give those a little bit longer. I'm actually gonna heat the flame up underneath that for a little bit. They're close, but they're not fully cooked through. Oops, wrong side. That side. What's everyone tried out recently that was new and interesting to them? What's the new drink? What's the new... What's the latest bottle you bought? Like, bottle you bought. I'm laughing as I see people pop out of chat. Yeah. I struggle that with streaming and chatting, Cosmic. That's the name of my life. Let's sit here and drum up chat and chat with people and... Okay, today I've done Minecraft and went to a bunch of stores and couldn't find Vegemite. I even went in a store that I haven't been in ages because the employees turned me off of it, and I was like, nope, I'm not going back here. I don't need to give them my money. Just to try and get you folks Vegemite. Just for you, chat. I almost went to a fifth store, but it was between making the stream late and quite possibly not finding Vegemite at a fifth store, or I always say, Tanic, if you want to build yourself a transporter, you know, be the first, get yourself the patent, put my name on the patent. I'll cook you stuff for the rest of your life. You do that, I might serve chat for life. See, it's not a big thing. I would love to serve chat. I would love to be able to send chat stuff. You know, like I see other streamers do that, and I'm like, I just, a combination of wishing that I could do that and cringing knowing the legal undertakings that they're taking on doing that. Like, all it takes is one person in chat, one person to even see the VOD and be like, yeah, I'm calling the health department. And you're getting sued by the state. Or you're getting sued by someone that says they got sick. Don't even have to be sick. And I'm having to deal with lawsuits and the money to do a lawsuit. No. And I doubt that there's insurance out there for food infection from streamer. And it greatly depends on state. Here in California, we have all sorts of laws. Like I said, we love to make laws and not pay attention to them, but they are there. And so if you're in a much more red state in the U.S., like Texas, they don't care. Sell whatever you want. The ethic question about teleportation is whether it actually kills you when you're teleported and you're revived on the other side, but it's not you anymore. Yeah. That is, yeah. And that goes to the whole questions of things that we really don't know, like the whole quantum communication thing where, entangled bits over extreme distances where you can potentially communicate faster than the speed of light, but still don't break the speed of light. I just want them to be able to track my biome. Like, the idea that we have more neurons, the average human has more neurons in their stomach than the average cat-sized cat brain. So our stomach is smarter than the average cat brain. The average stomach is smarter than the average cat brain. Just think about that the next time you're hungry. But the millions, if not billions or trillions of bacteria in your body that we have found can communicate through chemicals and can, it's largely, there's enough of us in this area producing this chemical, but it's still communication. Can affect our bodies and how we eat and what we consume. And I mean, it's a little like the space that we haven't discovered in our own bodies. Zeeks. There is something to the whole, not wanting to know these problems or deal with these problems, because then you have to wonder about them. I'd rather just be dumber and not have to worry about it. But I know about it. I keep reading about it for some reason. That's interesting, Tanic. Ooh. We're now above pan height here in a couple of places in the bread. Still not fully filled out the bottom of this, though. I sort of want to do that. No tomatoes and just a sprinkle of Creole season, yet still, well, Creole season's based typically just straight cayenne with a little bit of flavor to it. You might try doing a gumbo, but do like all sweet peppers. Like, don't even try and introduce any spice at all. Just go for the flavor. Danik. Get sleep, man. I don't want to keep you up from work or whatever you have to do in life that's actually going to make your life better. I can't. The camera's off again. I flashed it the QR code, but it didn't zoom this time. Maybe use regular turkey instead next time, because fat's right up there with acid as far as upsetting the stomach. What's up, Buns? Danik, I'm right there with you, buddy. Uh-oh. Sort of reminds me of a couple of years ago myself. I was driving and I was headed home. I forget what I was doing. I was out shopping, doing something, and was like maybe only a couple blocks from my house, stopped at a stop sign. A lady comes up to my car and tries to get into the passenger seat just randomly. And the only reason she didn't was because my doors were automatically locked from driving. Very obviously, like, strung out on something. She was a mess. I ended up calling the cops on her, actually. Just mostly because I was worried about her being that messed up out in public. We're going to need some salt, pepper. Better view for chat. MSG. Still haven't bought ground pepper. I looked for it at the store the other day and actually was rather frustrated that they didn't have anything but like small containers of it and pre-made with those disposable junk grinders on them. Yeah. Okay, bread's going into this oven because this needs a little bit longer than the rest of this. Oops, bumped the camera pretty good there. Sorry for that. I guess it's still going to wiggle for a little bit. My hands are just making it worse there. So I've mentioned before that I don't have any of the streaming services. Oh, let me read chat. Let me catch up on chat instead of change. Yep. Would you have liked to have had someone say, "Hey, are you okay?" on the side of the street on that night? Because I think that lady needed that. Oh, apparently, yes. Apparently you did. Apparently you stumbled. And trying to not get all the stuff from the stew in the potatoes. And I think I've sort of discovered at this point, the trick to this is doing like a potato crumb coat. Where we're going to put a thin layer of potato on there that sort of mixes in with everything to protect it from the pure potatoes below. cheesy. You do want to sort of seal the sides to the side of the pan. It's not great for getting it out at the end, but it does do good for getting you some color. And if you don't do a good job of getting it stuck to the sides, the juice is going to come up through anywhere it can find. And so, anywhere that it isn't like sealed to the side of the pan, it's going to get ugly. Ugly, so to say. If you want to be really fancy about this and add an egg yolk and use pastry bag, you can make nice riffles and get all sorts of beautiful texture on the top. Gonna hit the top of this with a wet spatula. That'll do a much nicer job of getting us a nice clean top to it. Yeah, it's moussaka like. I've never made moussaka, I don't think, but I've certainly had it and know what you're talking about. It's in the ballpark. We'll hit this with a bit more salt. Pepper over the top. Someone mentioned nutmeg earlier. A little nutmeg here wouldn't be horrible, but I'm going to add a little of this instead. I actually still have paprika, I just out of regular paprika. I smoke paprika. I have blue cheese. I was trying to think of ways to sneak into this dish too. I was tempted. I was thinking maybe blue cheese in with the bread. Speaking of which, let's take a look at that and see how that's progressing. Ooh, that's poofing up nicely. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. We're going to give that another 10 minutes and take a look at it. I'm going to throw this in the oven with it, as it is right here. I wish I knew how long tonight's stream is ending up. What time is it? It's almost 7 o'clock, okay. Chicken paprikash. You want some red chicken? It is not 10 p.m. It's almost 7. It's 5 minutes to 7. I don't care where you live, that is the time right now. UTC is not cool. It was kind of associating the first setting with Dr. Lula. Came back named Paprika by choice. That's funny, Taddy. UTC, I think it's Universal Time Code, something like that. It's essentially British time, but it's supposed to be like the universal time. It's supposed to be like international time. It's not. Roasting holiday chestnuts. I think it's a little early for that, Stream Pirates. We're just getting to know you. Got 2 chests. Thinking we're gonna finish this one off stream. Where are we going? Yeah, we're going up there. Let's start over on this side. Navigator over here. Got another 4.5 minutes here. We're waiting on that oven. Smelling good in there. It is smelling good in that oven. Mic check. Yep, mic's dead. Thank you, Cosmic. Mic check. There we go. That bread is smelling mighty delicious right now. Cosmic. That's how much I've actually gotten to the point now that I tone out the monitor in my ear. That, I mean, I can still hear my voice, but the quiet monitor and the fact that I'm used to it being there now, I didn't even notice the difference in voice. That's why that's why I'm always asking chat what they think of the sound, because I have some clue of what's going through, but I really don't know what you're hearing. Ideally, Tannic, if it wasn't just for me, I was actually thinking of doing very similar to what I did the other night with the cinnamon and sugar and caramel, in using the Hawaiian bread instead of dough, and do it in the in a bun pan. Which, that's great for if you're doing it in front of a table. You can put it as the centerpiece as far as the food is concerned, and everyone can go in there and grab at the bread as they need. Yeah, Twitch is being funky tonight. A couple minutes ago, I just noticed my viewer, like, I can see who's in chat, and it gives me two options of viewing whether people are actually viewing me or if they're just hanging out in chat. And normally, we bounce from 0 back to normal numbers in a matter of a couple minutes there. So Twitch is doing something funky. Let's take a look at this bread. I don't know if I quite want to pull that out just yet. I'm going to give that just a little bit longer. Well, I didn't add any, like, I added, like, sugar. You know, there's no real sugar in the actual dough. Like, I've done cinnamon roll, like, dough with, you know, a bunch of sugar in it. And it's not the same, but yeah, I understand where you're going with that, yeah. Here, have some. There might be some durian on this end. That was for you, Cosmic. Tannic, yeah, I did just add just a little bit of sugar in with the yeast. However, when I make those ones that I just pull out of the freezer, like traditional cinnamon rolls, there's like, I forget what it is. It's like a quarter or a half cup of sugar in there. So the actual dough, the actual bread itself is sweet, which is not the case with what I'm making tonight. I did add a little dairy in there, but that's going to more affect it's going to make it a softer bread. That's not going to necessarily make it sweeter. It'll add a little sugar in there, but oh, okay, Tannic. Okay. And for raising, yeah, it's partially for raising the bread, but the real reason that I'm adding the sugar in there with the yeast is to give it a real simple sugar that the yeast will like, so I get them going faster, so that they're already up and going when they go into the bread. But yeah, ultimately, you're right, it's to make the proofing better. Their maiden brand name was Pagan. We don't have a wide variety of cinnamon rolls that I remember in the supermarkets right now. Like we've obviously got the Pillsbury stuff, and most of the supermarkets have their own like bakery sections. They'll probably have like pre-made rolls that you can pick up easy. But as far as like pre-made cinnamon rolls, I'm actually surprised there aren't more places with cinnamon. Like Cinnabon, for as bad of a company as Cinnabon is, like the food at Starbucks, the food at Starbucks is so horrid. You can throw it in the Discord, Tanic. I can't even see what it was on my end. I do have... Basically, I have it set up that subs can throw in links. Otherwise, you can feel free to throw them in the Discord. Just saves me from being spammed, really. Just bubbling a little in the center still. Nice, Tanic. So they're like almost like little cookies, like pre-made, pre-baked. They look like they're tiny little things. I say that as an American. Those tiny cutesy little things. You fill yourself up on that? Extremely soft and juicy. Ooh. I don't know how much longer I want to leave that in there. I don't really need to bake this super long. I could just throw the broiler on and get some color on those potatoes. Ooh. Cheese frico. It's not that, but I'm calling it that anyways. Interesting. I guess in this one I don't have the picture, or is it just layered wrong? Slideshow frame is above it. It should be shown above it. Maybe it's hidden? Let me double check. It's not hidden. Yeah, it's hidden. There we go. Now it's properly framed. That is just, like, it looks a little dark on screen, but that is, like, gorgeously brown on this end. This is... It just looks dark on camera. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous, chat. It's gorgeous. See? Nice cosmic. Yeah, it's always good to have that. Like, that's why that's in the free. It's always good to have that thing you can pull out, you know, for a special visitor. I am I? Okay. I best not hit that $1 billion lottery before you folks. Says the man that never really buys lotto tickets. They say it goes all to education, but math, it's like, there's no way this is all going to education. If it was going all towards education, I'd probably be the biggest gambling degenerate you know. So it'd probably have to be Hold'em poker, which is sort of hard for making money. Which is honestly what is keeping me from actually playing a bunch of games on stake, because I don't have Hold'em poker. That previous streams thing seems to be on like all the time. I need to work on the timer on that. It's addicting, Fluffy. One of my more favorite jobs was when I was in college. I worked at a smoking newspaper store and doing coffee and getting the Sunday newspapers together. It was a good morning gig. And we sold lotto. And sitting there calculating, like I sat there and calculated the odds of things like, if you had spent $20 a day, and this is back when I was in college, so, you know, a while ago, and using the New York lottery was, if you spent $20 a day, 7 days a week, for something like 50 years of your life, I think it was, that I was doing the math, you would have a 0.01% chance. So there's a chance. And I'm sure the odds and all that have changed since then. Lots of that with him. Yeah, that's really where crypto started, folks. I don't know if people really realize this. Like, these people that want to say that crypto has no basis, it has no value. Look at how much money people are selling for WoW Gold or one of these. Like, WoW's done a lot to, but all the different currencies and games have been monetized and have been gamed for that. It is buy gold. I mean, people can make, it's just another example of people playing games to make a living. I think I'm good with this. I don't need a ton of color on this. And it's starting to drip in the oven, which is something else I don't need. So I'm going to go with this. Sort of pale on the top, but a little bit of browning going on there. And it's certainly cooked through since it's bubbling through like that. My orchid bloomed. I don't want to drop orchid dirt on all my food to show you, but if you remind me one of these days, I'll show you my orchid blooming again. Maybe in the beginning of a stream. It has a cleaning function, but no, the oven does not really self-clean. It's honestly one of my bigger worries about staying in this apartment over a long time is I have actually used that oven. But I think that looks tasty too. Let me pull apart some of this bread so chat can see what that looks like too. Let's get a clean up our mess on the cutting board here before we take some photos. Absolutely tannic. I just have no clue where. Of course, if I had that much money, I may not care because I could just move again. I don't know if that really is possible. Like, I might certainly try something along the lines of what Bill Gates and Ted Turner are doing, though, if I had that kind of money. Buying up all the farmland and all of the decent land in the U.S. that isn't heavily populated. You could say Chinese investors are doing that too, but that's more of a political point. Well, let's see what this looks like when I pull this apart. What do we got here? Cheesy, savory. Nice soft bread that would accept a sauce lovingly. Or maybe some butter or whatever you want to add to it. It's delicious just by itself, though. Yeah, Tannic, I'm sort of like half and half on size. Because most certainly you make a home too large and it's too much to deal with, regardless if you can afford people to clean it for you. But the other half of that, at least here in the US and in our commerce and in our way of selling things, and I guess maybe you can care less if you have too much money, but I'd still want to buy things in bulk and have space to buy things in bulk so that I have things at a cheaper price. And I don't have to worry about, oh, toilet paper is scarce for a month. Or... yeah. There we are, folks. There we are. Why are you not working still? Button. Come on, program. Let's go, program. How we doing in Stream Pirates? Ooh, we're doing pretty good here. We're doing pretty good here to wrap up this last island. I will let that go after stream. Let's see here. Is there anyone out in the streaming world we can send some love to tonight? Excuse me. Alright folks, I'm going to send you all off to another GTRP streamer. Really funny dude. I hope you enjoy hanging out with him. I hope you've enjoyed me. No one's really given me any feedback back, whether they're hating me, sending you off to RP or not. As I've said, it's what I tend to watch when I'm on streaming, so I enjoy watching it. Hope to see you back here for Friday. No plans in stone yet for Friday. We do have the long Sunday stream coming up, and Tuesday, hopefully we'll have the proper Vegemite dinner on Tuesday. So I hope you come back to join me for those. I might have energy for Minecraft later. Zero promises. I'm going to eat dinner, enjoy dinner, and see how we do from there. But yes, I'm going to send all you lovely folks off to hang out with Astobra. I'm probably butchering his name. Alright folks, I hope you all have a lovely evening. Greatly enjoyed hanging out with you. Great fun tonight. I was laughing half of the night tonight. Thank you so much for joining in. Good night.